What's up, everybody?
Yo,
John Jones. John Jones.
What about John
Jones? Big
He retired.
Breaking news.
Moving to heavyweight.
Who wants to go? Ryan, I feel like you should say it, bro.
Being the biggest John Jones fan in the room,
Yes.
I will drop the news.
Do it.
But I just
John Jones has vacated his light heavyweight title.
I didn't say that.
Damn right. Probably to go to heavyweight, we're assuming.
Probably.
He said he is going to fight it.
We're assuming he's going to heavyweight.
Yeah,
it's
he
official,
is.
right?
He is. Yeah,
I
he
mean,
came out and said that he's doing that.
So now that happened.
Dylan Dennis offered to fight him in Bellator.
Ooh. I would love to see that. John Jones would
destroy him.
fuck him up.
Fuck him up.
Ooh, absolutely.
So, in place of John Jones,
in lieu of
John Jones
Love when people
defending
say
his
that.
title,
And
Dominic Reyes has
as
been.
Max Holloway would say.
Hell yeah.
Dominic Reyes is going to be fighting.
Jan Blachowicz.
Yes.
Blachowicz.
Which that's official, but it's not officially for the title. But most likely that's for the title.
I mean,
You would think it would
is.
be if it was vacated, and Blachowicz is supposed to, air quotes, get the next shot against Jones.
And Reyes
Didn't.
probably just gave him the best fight other than Santos.
Wait, you guys hear that?
What?
Come on, Reyes. Come on, Reyes.
Fuck that guy.
Come on, Reyes.
Dude, I can't wait to go back there.
I was so happy when.
I mean, not for
when
that
Jones
guy, but to spend more money on fighting.
I'll never be there ever again.
Would you
Oh,
like
yeah,
to
you
elaborate
will.
real quick?
You'll be back.
Make it real quick what the hell I'm talking about right now?
Oh yeah.
Some
happened to you?
idiot.
Moving on.
Go ahead.
so
No, what?
hopeful.
What? Okay.
Some idiot sitting behind us when we were at the DraftKings
I hope
Sports
he
Bar.
listens.
And the whole fight, he was just going, "Come on, Reyes! Come on, Reyes!"
I bet he listens.
Every 2 seconds.
You did tell him to tune into the podcast. Did you not?
No.
Not that guy.
No.
Maybe it was the people behind.
Some
everybody else.
kid. Oh yeah, maybe. No, so it was Buffalo Wild Wings that did that.
Hey, guy,
Oh, okay.
if you're tuning in, fuck you.
Hey,
Oh,
guy.
that was the kid that liked my
Hey guy,
shirt.
fuck you. Go
Yeah, no, the
fuck
kid at
yourself,
Buffalo Wild Wings liked the Stylebender shirt. I
motherfucker.
don't blame him. Sweet shirt.
But yeah,
You're
that,
gonna buy a Stylebender shirt?
Dominic
No, I already have
Reyes. Dominic
Oh.
Reyes versus Jan Blachowicz is
Yes.
slated to be on the September 26th card with
Oh.
Israel Adesanya and Paulo
You're welcome,
Costa.
Stylebender.
Hell yeah.
Perfect
Which-
transition.
Thank God, because that card fucking sucked.
I hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
Other
Yeah,
than
not
that.
much going on
It
with
was
that one.
booty. The co-main was Kai Kara France versus some other fuckweight.
Some other fucker.
Fuck, wait.
Are they
I do
fighting
like
at
Kai Kara France,
fuckweight?
though. I do like Kai Kara France.
I do, but not in a co-main event on a pay-per-view.
I like how he was the
Yeah.
only one of
Dude.
City Kickboxing that lost
That
in
would be-
2019.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Yeah.
That would be the main part of that statement on a pay-per-view. If it wasn't a pay-per-view, then it's like, whatever, fight night. But
Did you guys know Greg Hardy's not? He's not in the game, is he? In
Fuck
the,
no.
In the UFC game that just
Absolutely.
I mean, he hasn't fought in the UFC in like
Megan
what,
Anderson isn't either.
8
Biggie
or 9
boys
years.
in
Well,
there.
yeah, she won't be in the UFC.
I have
within,
not
like,
looked
a year.
around at all.
Huh?
I have not looked around at all.
What do you mean?
I've only played as myself.
Oh. Well, that's what you should do.
Oh, duh.
Are you a grappler or a striker?
Oh, straight. Actually, I started as just like a balanced because I wanted to see
You're
how
an
the
Xbox guy, right?
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
So
So you're not like a
he's
ranged
definitely
DPS
playing
or
with
a
himself.
tank. You're like a brawler. Kind of do it all.
Lots of head movement.
How are you liking it? Are you liking it so
Lots of
far?
head movement. I switched it over to hybrid grappling because I did not like that you couldn't really figure out where the fuck you were going in grappling.
Oh yeah, the way they had. Yeah, I switched it to Legacy.
hybrid.
I switched
yeah.
to Legacy immediately.
I
'cause
didn't
the way they had it
mind-
was stupid.
I didn't mind the submission advancing, so I kind of kept it at that. Although fucking joint submissions are such a pain in the dick.
They are
with
yeah.
that shifting bar.
You like how like you can fucking hit them when
Yes,
you're doing
that is fucking
submissions?
awesome.
You can be going for an arm bar and like the resistance, you can just start hammer fisting.
It'll
them
hit
while you're
strike
breaking
and then
on
you
the
just
arm.
start punching him in the face. Somebody's going for a triangle on you. You can just
elbow
start
'em,
punching
yeah.
them in the face.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
It's pretty fun.
It's dope.
We're talking about UFC 4.
4.
Yeah, UFC 4. Everyone knows.
Yeah, I figure most people would
They
know.
know. They know.
It's pretty slick,
what's up.
folks.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I spent too many hours playing it. At least the 10 of the demo and then everything since it came out.
The only thing I before we get into the fights that just happened would be like O'Malley's leg, but that kind of we can talk about it when we get to the
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I did research.
right. You did
Mm-hmm.
about his leg.
Mm-hmm.
I know a little bit.
I don't know anything.
So
Same
everybody who
leg?
didn't know, co-main event. Y'all know. Fucking co-main
You
event.
know
Sean
what it
O'Malley
is.
finished in the first round
Mm-hmm.
by Cheeto Vera.
Mm-hmm.
His leg was fucked up.
Yep.
Something happened to it. He went down, and then a sick, nasty elbow from Cheeto.
That was a sweet elbow. It was definitely a good
stunned
elbow.
him. Didn't knock him out, but stunned him, and then a couple hammer fists, and Herb Dean stopped it. What did you find out, Zach, about
Well,
the leg?
first, I do not believe he would have stopped it if O'Malley hadn't been limping around before.
I don't
that.
think so either.
I mean, he wasn't even bloodied yet.
No.
So
True.
it didn't make sense to stop it. But credit to Herb Dean because he knew that if he kept going, he was probably going to hurt himself worse.
Yeah.
I was actually, I was telling Vinny, I don't think that stoppage was, I wouldn't say it was too early, but I wouldn't say that it wasn't early. But it wasn't too early. It was like early, but not too early.
I think exactly
Right.
what
Wasn't
Zach
terrible.
said is right. Like,
Yeah.
if his leg was fine, I don't think Herb would have stopped it.
No.
Yeah, given
Yeah.
the circumstances, I wasn't.
maybe. I think
I wasn't
the leg-
really pissed off. Actually, no one was really like upset about it. Even O'Malley. O'Malley wasn't like, no, I'm good. Like,
No, everyone knew he
No.
was fucking compromised.
I think he was running on adrenaline and poker face right up until he
they
got
actually
finished,
called
and
it?
then he just immediately all of that erupted because he was screaming on the ground because his
Yeah.
leg hurt.
he was the only guy to actually be stretchered out of the arena.
Yeah.
And then Garbrandt and fucking Triple C
Oh,
talking shit to
sugar
him.
free, sugar free.
Cody
His-
Garbrandt,
whatever.
yeah, sugar free.
The worst part is that injury that happened to Sean O'Malley actually happened to Henry Cejudo.
I think the worst part is, well, actually, that's a good point because Henry fought on that leg. But I think the worst part is before the fight happened, Cody Garbrandt's like last tweet to Sean O'Malley was, "Hopefully you don't get carried out of the arena like a bitch again." And then it happened.
Exactly what happened.
Whoops.
Was it the same leg?
That I don't know.
Oh yeah. What information do you have
Yeah.
on this?
Yeah, what do we got here?
So, what I heard, or what I saw, or anything else, you ever heard of a peroneal nerve?
Yes.
Yeah.
The fibular nerve. Okay.
That okay, fibula.
Yeah, back of your leg. So I guess if you get struck in that, which Cejudo did in the first Mighty Mouse fight, I think it was, it'll just like turn off the sensitivity in your leg, so you like can't feel anything
So that's
from like
why-
the knee down on the back of your leg.
When he tried to like
When
step
he went to
forward,
step forward,
it
he
just
couldn't.
was- it
Yeah,
just
his
went.
toes just buckled underneath him because he didn't realize his foot wasn't high enough off the ground because he couldn't feel it anymore.
I thought it was his knee, but all right.
Well, but that's the thing is that I think when it hit him, he didn't put pressure down because he couldn't feel it. You know, like when your like arm goes
Yeah, like
to
Falls
sleep or
asleep,
whatever,
yeah.
you can't even feel when it's all the way down.
And he
Yeah.
couldn't feel it. You're saying because he got because of the kick, right?
Yep. Yeah.
That's what
So
I
it
saw
was
too.
definitely Vera's fault
Yeah.
that he couldn't feel it.
It was
It's not like he
Vera,
didn't
Vera
contribute.
caused it.
Yes.
so it was a damaged nerve.
Yeah.
From a
which
kick.
I think
Right.
then led to him rolling his ankle after that, and
Hmm.
then maybe actually doing something worse later because he can't feel anything.
Right.
So he kept fighting.
He fell like twice, I think.
He fell twice. He
At
fell
least
forwards
twice, yeah.
once, which is when he tripped over his feet, and then he fell backwards once. Trying to get away from Vera, and that was how it ended, I think.
Yeah. Then Vera got on. Vera too, man. Like got on top of him, elbow, fucking.
He
did a
landed
good job.
a nice punch before that too. Before that elbow.
Yeah, he did.
I mean,
he looked good.
I would
They
say
He
both
did look pretty
great.
good.
I would say it's just like the Weidman thing where it's like if Weidman didn't check that kick the right way, then Silva's leg wouldn't have been broken. So I give that win to Weidman like fully. I give this win fully to Vera. Like he caused the damage. Like I don't like it when people are like, oh, it was a cut. Well, how'd he get cut? The other guy
Yeah.
fucked up his face.
Yeah.
Like same thing. Like how? Oh yeah. Oh, the fight was stopped because of his leg, and like that's why he lost. Well, what the fuck happened to his leg? Vera
just
fucked it
sucks.
up.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's just a very anticlimactic way
True.
to win.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And I honestly, like, it would have done more for Sean's, like, star power to win than it does for Cheeto's. Like, he's not going to fucking co-main event again for a long time. Like,
I also don't think it helped him very much that he kind of looked like a dickhole right after
yeah,
the fight.
exactly, yeah.
Because he was taking so much credit for beating him, and it was like, okay, dude. Like, we saw before that how much more power he had in his leg kicks as opposed to your leg kicks.
Yep.
When he was taking you off your feet with yours,
Right.
And you just got pinpoint one, which I'll give you. But
O'Malley kicks so fucking hard.
still. Well, he's bigger than everybody else.
Yeah.
He's listed at 5'11". He says he's 6'3".
He is not
He
6.
said he was 6'3".
Get out.
Maybe laugh
with
my ass
maybe
off.
with the fro,
With
but
his hair.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe
There
the
you go.
fro makes him.
Very
It counts,
6'3".
right?
All right.
He's 5'11" in the ring.
I gotta stand next to
Or
him.
in the
though.
octagon.
I don't know.
I gotta stand next to him.
all right. So Vera, that's like at bantamweight.
8 in a row. I think it is.
I thought it was 7.
Thought
He's
it was
one
6.
behind Jan, I think.
Okay.
One behind Peter.
And he did just lose his last fight. Technically,
At featherweight,
he went up to featherweight and got robbed against Song Yadong.
the dong.
The Dong.
The dong.
The Dong.
The dong.
Everyone pretty much had him winning that fight. So, yeah, technically it's a loss, but it's not even at the weight class he's normally fighting at. And everyone already knows, like, okay, yeah, you won
Which
that
is
fight.
weird to me to say that he has a win streak still, even though they fought.
They
at
put a little
45.
star next to it.
Yeah, like they fought at 45, but they're both bantamweights. So it's kind of
At the bantamweight weight class, he does have a win streak going, but it's like, that's kind of stupid.
That was one of the first COVID fights, right?
yeah,
Because it was in March.
Yeah, it was a while.
Yeah,
back,
so that was when they were just like getting anybody off the street that was
Yeah.
in America and going, "Hey, let's go fight."
If you don't count the Song Yadong at featherweight, him beating O'Malley is 6 in a row for him.
6.
That's number 6 at bantamweight.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
nice.
Sorry.
Apparently,
I couldn't
we
see
could
that
we could go to the
55
main
inch
event,
TV
or there was
there.
another bantamweight fight on the main card. We could go right to there and stay
Well-
in bantamweight if you want.
well-
Go to the other
Oh.
bantamweight fight that was on the main card.
What do you guys want to do with O'Malley now?
No fro.
Well, Dishvili keeps calling him out. Who's the other guy who just won?
Whatever.
Yeah, he just won. Okay,
He's calling him out because he
Dishvili,
wants to get a name
that's-
for himself.
He just
Yeah.
beat
That's
John
probably
Dodson, who
everybody,
was
I would
ranked, and for how do you say his name? Vashvili.
Marab
Vashvili.
Dvashvili.
Vashvili.
Davashvili?
Vashvili. I don't think you pronounce the D. Vashvili.
They always get the deal.
That's 5 in a row for him.
Dahashavili.
Yeah.
Who?
Dahash?
I don't know.
Dahash.
But he won the decision over John Dodson, and that was 5 in a row for him.
So you think
So-
these are updated or no?
I'm not sure.
They usually update him on
Was
Tuesdays,
he already
I think.
15?
Who?
Dashvili?
No, Sean O'Malley was.
No, Malley was 14.
Oh,
14.
Then yeah, I think he was
Was
15.
he? Okay.
Yeah.
He
so
probably
then these
jumps
haven't been updated. Yeah, I would think O'Malley probably gets knocked out of the top 15
You
then.
would think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably just below it now, I would think,
How
because
about
Vera's going to hop in.
Cheeto in Vashvili.
They might do that.
They probably would.
I mean, they both won.
They,
Yeah.
they both won. I feel like taking on a big name like O'Malley, he needs like not as big a name as O'Malley because you're not going to
Who's he
really
going to get, though?
yeah. Like go
Vashvili
through
just
10
beat-
through 50.
Fight
I mean-
Song Yadong again at bantamweight.
Vashvili just had a good performance against a high-level dude
Song
who has a
Yadong's
name in
13.
John Dodson. Looked good doing it, and it's 5 in a row.
Yeah.
That's something. And it was on a pay-per-view card,
Yeah, no fro.
not
Dodson.
just some bullshit fight night or he was on the prelims. Or
I didn't
something.
see that. When did he? When did that one finish?
What the
Dodson Dashvili.
That was the very
Decision.
first fight on the main card.
It was a decision,
Yeah.
Yeah,
decision.
3-on decision.
and he didn't get fucked up.
No.
He was
No.
okay.
No,
No,
Dodson,
he was
Dodson
fine.
didn't.
He could fight again in 3 months.
Yes,
Dodson-
absolutely.
Dodson didn't really do anything. So
Yeah,
I
fuck
was
it
Wasn't
then.
able to, right?
He
Fuck
probably,
it then. Get right back into camp and fight again in
Yeah, Dodson
probably
November.
fought again in
Vashvili
30
looked
minutes.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
mean, other than like
Cool
his
fucking beans.
cardio, he didn't take any damage.
he doesn't
What
want
do you
to
mean?
fight
His
that
cardio seemed fine.
Abraham
I
Lincoln
thought he had bad
motherfucker.
cardio.
No. I mean, like I don't feel like he could fight in 30 minutes.
Oh, well.
I know you're just
He
kidding.
might be able to fight me in 30 minutes.
Probably. He could take me out.
He is a bantamweight. I don't know.
They should
How
put
big
those-
is he? How tall? No, how tall?
I know he was
5'6".
definitely bigger than Dodson, but everyone's
Yeah,
bigger than
Dodson's
him.
Well,
5'3",
yeah,
though.
but I was gonna say.
He
I
wasn't
think he was
like,
5'6", 5'7".
yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh goddamn!
He was
He's even
definitely
my
under-
height too.
He was definitely under 5'10".
Okay, I'm like 5'8".
He's 6'3".
He's 6'3", 180.
He's 7'9".
I might be an inch taller. I haven't shaved my head in a couple days.
I mean, O'Malley goes with that.
5 feet 14 inches tall.
Nice one. I like that. Good shit.
If I just lift my dick up.
That might be fun. That'd be cool. Do you guys think DC's actually retired?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he's done.
Yes. Did you hear him after the fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
He's
much.
done.
He said he only wants
He
to
said
fight
he
for
would only
belts. He's
he
not gonna fight
would
And they
only
won't
fight
give him
again
a
if it was
title
for a
fight.
title.
They won't give him a title fight again. He's 41 years old and he lost 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Let's say Reyes and Blachowicz fight for the title. One of them wins. Maybe they
Reyes.
defend it once. Maybe a year from now, they're like, DC gonna come back and fight for the light heavyweight championship
You
title.
got a better chance.
Hell no.
You got a better chance of Rumble coming back.
Hell no.
Actually,
No, he will not cut that weight again.
Brett
I've heard too many.
Akamoto just said Rumble is coming back, and he's coming back at light heavyweight.
Yeah, because
you
he
can
knows
rumble these
because he
nuts.
knows DC's
We'll
not
see.
there.
So I think he's gonna be your champ in 3 months.
Rumble?
In 3 months?
3 months.
3 months.
3 months. Damn.
He's not gonna get an immediate title shot.
I mean,
he'll come back, knock out a couple chumps real quick, and then boom. He's
Couple
in.
Couple
chumps.
chumps.
Couple chumps number 2 or 3.
That's what Rumble
Yeah,
does.
right.
He's gonna come in fuck up Santos at nobody.
Knock out Uzdemir.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Who's Glover Teixeira? Actually, he already fucked up Teixeira. I feel like Teixeira's on a little win streak there.
Yeah, like 4
True.
fights or something.
Yeah, Rumble could fuck him up again.
I was gonna say, didn't he already?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Okay.
Rumble fucked up everyone.
Rumble's only
Pretty
lost to
much
DC
everyone.
at light heavyweight. That
yeah,
was it.
twice.
I
No,
think
DC
Rumble
wouldn't be there.
Rumble comes back, and then Yo Romero moves up to 205,
Yeah,
and they fight.
this is the time for
That'd
you
be
all to
fun.
move up with
Look at Zach's just like, yes.
with John Jones.
Yup.
With John Jones leaving the division and with DC retired. I mean, he wasn't going back to light heavyweight anyways, but still.
Right.
This is the time for Yoel to go up there. He can easily be top 3. Easily.
Rumble moves up, Yoel moves up,
Who's not
and
going back to
Paulo
light heavyweight?
Costa move up, and they all fight at 205.
DC.
Why not?
Dude, the lightest he was for this fight, that's the lightest he'll ever be again in his life.
What? He's got a towel. He'll be okay.
Yeah. This towel going to lift off 35 pounds.
Depends on how much pressure he puts
Yeah,
on.
right? He's just got Yoel lifting him up from behind. And Habib.
Have you heard him talk about that? Whenever Ariel brings it up, he like tries to brush it off, and he's like, "Nah, man." He's like, "I went back in the back room, and my coach was like, think lighter, and I did, and I came out and I made weight, man."
No.
Think lighter. Yeah. The power of the mind
Push
just
on the
has
towel,
me
push
lose
on the towel, push on
weight.
the towel.
Yeah. Who else did that we were just ripping on not all that long ago?
For the towel?
Yeah. Was it? It wasn't Cejudo, was it?
I want to say it was Nunez. Was it Nunez?
No, it was a guy. It was definitely a guy.
I don't remember it at all.
I don't know either.
Was
I'm
it
not
during
gonna remember.
COVID?
Well, they haven't been using the towels for a little while.
Oh, wait,
now
was
with
it
the guys.
Aldo?
I think it was just before. I know it wasn't Aldo. Because Aldo did look like death, but I'm pretty sure he made weight fairly easily. Wasn't he like 135 and a half or something like that? It wasn't even like, or it was like 135 exactly. Oh, my fucking phone. I saw something out of the corner of my eye a couple times, and it's the light shining.
Just the
off wall
spirit
of my
that lives
phone.
down here.
Yeah,
No
right.
big deal.
The spirit of the fights.
Yes.
I
That
thought it
would
was
be
just
our
the-
beer. If we created a beer,
The spirit of beer.
the spirit of spirit. Oh,
You're welcome.
The
Moving
spirit
on.
of beer.
I don't know what we're talking about.
moving
Like that.
Who's next?
And we're talking about DC and them.
Oh yeah, DC's never going to be that light ever again for the rest of his life.
DC's
Yeah.
done fighting.
Dude, I heard him talking about that one time, talking about the difference between light heavyweight and heavyweight. He goes, light heavyweight, I have to get up in the morning, I'd work out, I'd come home, I'd like eat healthy, I'd go back, I'd work out again, I'd come home, eat healthy again, like eat a healthy dinner, like go to bed early, this, that, and the other thing, and do it all over again. It was a heavyweight, I'd get up in the morning, eat whatever the hell I want, play Xbox for a few hours, go to the gym for a little bit, come home, play more Xbox, eat whatever the hell I want. Like, I'm like, dude, he's never going back
He's
to
not-
light
no,
heavyweight.
Never. He's never fighting again. He's never fighting again.
I
Like,
don't
he's
know,
5'11". He couldn't hit 265 if all he ate was Whoppers for the next 3 months. Like, he just wouldn't do it.
I'd be surprised if his eye isn't permanently damaged because
That was pretty bad.
When you get poked and it fucks with the nerves and it just kind of goes like whatever it wants, but then it recovers.
I hope it does.
That looked real fucking bad.
I hope.
Oh, yeah.
I hope like he doesn't have permanent damage. Like that would suck.
Yeah.
He did the same thing to Stipe the first fight, though. Same exact thing, a torn cornea. He's going to need to have
Yeah.
surgery, but I'm sure he'll be all right.
Probably. And he poked him in the eye again in this fight. DC did. He poked
Actually,
was
he
it
did.
the first
DC
or
is
second
3
round?
for 3 with eye pokes and with
Yeah, I
Stipe
think I-
fights.
Yeah, he is.
And I think he kicked him in the nuts a couple times.
While he got poked, he was actually his hand was out and it would have poked
Stipe,
Stipe
if he
if
hadn't poked him
Stipe's finger
first.
wasn't like fucking 2 inches into his skull.
Oh, so we Captain Insano'd him?
I mean, before
Captain Insano.
he fucking
What would
I
he
poked
do?
him before he poked himself.
Exactly.
Himself? Oh.
Yeah.
What if
I'ma
as the hand
poke
was
you
going forward,
first.
DC just went like this? Just like,
I want to see someone do that so bad.
You know, there's only like 3 guys that would actually do that in the middle of a fight.
Jackie Chan.
DC
No,
to
in UFC.
to John Jones.
Do you know how we solved the
think so.
eye poking problem?
Cut off their fingers.
No. Almost.
Love it.
When you get poked in the eye, you get to go break one of their fingers. Just walk over and
Just the one that poked you in the eye.
Exactly.
You just get to
I
break
feel like
it.
the thumb. I'd pick the thumb.
Oh,
Like breaking a thumb, they couldn't
How-
grab on it.
How quickly do eye pokes stop if that's the rule? I think pretty
maybe
quickly.
the middle? Maybe the
about
middle
dick?
finger.
we're just gonna snap their fucking shin.
No, never mind.
I mean, dick kicks.
Cut their dick off.
Wow, no more low kicks.
Just the tip.
Oh, if you get hit in the nuts, you get a free nut shot. The guy just has to
Rumor
stand
has
there
it- As hard as
you
with his hands up on his head and just spread, and you just like a soccer kick to the nuts.
Whose would be the worst?
Oh God.
To get kicked by?
Top 5.
To get kicked by?
Yes.
Like Edson Barbosa.
Is Joe Rogan in there?
Alistair Overeem. Alistair Overeem would kill
Alistair
someone
Overeem.
doing that.
Okay.
Cyril Gain.
Okay. Is Joe Rogan in there?
Absolutely.
Probably Izzy.
Can you imagine that,
That wouldn't
fucking
feel good.
spinning
I
kick
don't
to
know.
the
He's
nuts?
pretty accurate, but I don't think he's necessarily
Marlon Moraes.
See, I don't want to.
Powerful.
I don't want to be kicked
Rogan?
by anyone. Not
No,
even.
no. I was talking about style.
Even
Like,
like Valentina, I wouldn't want to be kicked by her.
Yeah, Valentina.
If she's a
dude.
small
Fuck that.
woman.
and she wouldn't know what it feels like to get hit in the nuts. All those
Yeah.
other guys might feel a little bad kicking you in the nuts.
No, she would just go for it.
I know.
Hey, while we're on the subject,
Yeah.
have you guys ever seen that video? It's like you literally Google "kicked in the nuts" and it's like a dude dressed as a clown running around kicking people in the nuts.
It
And,
reminds me of
random
Family Guy
people.
bit.
Like he fucking
Yeah.
kicked this little kid at his fucking soccer field.
I shouldn't laugh at
he
that.
He was like 7. He kicked this little kid in the nuts. The dad
up.
came over, started yelling at him, then he kicked him in the nuts and ran.
Should not
I
laugh
feel
at
like
that.
that's got to be fake because any father would
only 'cause
go
of
and
that.
like shoot him.
Well,
Yeah.
he was about to go whoop this dude's ass, and then he kicked him in the dick and ran.
He was probably a liberal and
dance
didn't
on him.
have a gun, Ryan.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Now we have to start over. Sorry, Gab. As he yelled.
Yeah, that was loud. It's a joke, motherfucker.
Everyone
She would
calm.
agree. Now we have to start over.
What was I just gonna say though?
I don't know. Something else
Who else I
polarizing.
who else I would-
Political.
Doesn't matter. Who else I wouldn't want to get kicked by? I had someone in my head. Now I
I
can't
like
think.
that so much better.
What?
I like that conversation so
Gaethje?
much better.
Yeah.
Who should we get kicked by?
Man. Gaethje taught me a sweet kick in UFC the other day.
That would hurt.
Rolling Thunder.
Oh, the fucking front flip.
Yeah.
I feel like you would tell Tony.
Wonder Boy.
You would tell. Oh,
Ooh, ooh,
you would tell Tony to do.
ooh. I just felt my balls retreat.
I know what happened if Usman would stomp on him.
Oh.
Usman just
Yeah, I know he would. That was a good joke.
That was good. He's really good at stopping.
Oh,
dude.
Jesus.
Nice.
All right, enough of this
That was
conversation
great.
because this
Yeah.
just makes me.
Moving
Ah.
on.
No, I liked that conversation.
Um.
I think we need to come up with a consensus top 5.
So. Junior Dos Santos and Rosenstrike.
Not the way I saw it
Rosenstrike.
going.
I don't want him to punch me in the
Yeah,
nuts.
Rosenstrike.
Not the way I. Someone got punched in the nuts. Who was it?
Probably Stipe.
There was an.
That's
there was a.
DC's favorite thing is
There was
that
a
low
punch to the dick. Was that Kevin Holland? Was that the Kevin Holland fight?
I don't know.
Kevin
That was
Harlan?
not this.
The guy that
this
calls
card.
basketball games?
Holland.
Was it on this card?
I
Holland
want to say it
didn't fight?
was. Yeah, Kevin Holland was on the last card. It could have been this card or the last card. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Tony Ferguson because he's always punching people.
That's what I was about to say. Tony Ferguson. Okay, going back to this weird conversation we had. Tony Ferguson, instead of like going for a kick, would fake a kick and then fucking Imanari roll your dick.
He would roll, and as he was rolling from his back, elbow your dick.
Something weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
With shades
Think
on.
about that. While wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
Like
And
those
naked.
torture chairs
For some reason.
where they sit you in a chair with no seat. You ever seen those before? It was in James Bond, one of the James Bond
Oh,
movies.
with the fucking whip.
Yes!
Oh.
They sit you in a chair with no
Oh,
seat.
God.
I was loud again. They sit you in a
With
chair
no
with
bottom,
no
you
seat.
mean?
Yeah, like no seat.
And
bottom
like a
of
toilet.
it.
You're not wearing any pants.
Like a
Yes,
toilet.
but you're not wearing anything, so it's just like your balls hanging down, and then they
Okay.
take like a balled up rope or something like that and swing it and hit you in the nuts.
Oh, God.
Yeah, right? Terrible torture
Oh my
technique.
God.
Yeah.
Ah.
You guys never seen that one?
Yeah,
that
seriously.
was in the modern James Bond.
Yeah, that was
Can't
like
watch
Daniel
it now.
Craig. Daniel Craig's nuts.
They
I
showed
don't
the
remember
balls.
which one.
They showed the balls too.
Was it Casino Royale? Yeah, I think they did, which was really weird.
They had,
No,
like,
I was
a
kidding.
fake sack getting
I
hit
I
by
think
a
so. No,
rope.
I think they
Well-
just showed it when he was sitting there in the chair.
Oh, you can kind of like
Yeah.
from a distance.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, okay, those are his balls.
Yes.
Like,
Basically.
okay, those are
But they're probably prosthetic. I don't think Daniel Craig is going to let his balls hang down. like
Damn,
that.
what
I
a
mean-
savage if he was though.
Yeah. Whew. Whew. Ah,
Savage.
again, retreating
Good word.
further.
Good word, bro.
What a savage.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. JDS
Fucking balls.
got knocked out by Rosenstrike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
That, by the way, gentlemen, is 3 knockout losses in a row
Yeah.
for Junior Dos Santos.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah,
Wait, in a
Rosenstrike.
row? He
Rosenstrike.
beat Derek Lewis,
No,
though.
Rosenstrike. That was before Rosenstrike, Ngannou, and fuck, dude.
What's the third?
Who was it?
Tell me.
Blades.
Wait, he knocked somebody out?
He beat Lewis, and then it was
Was it a knockout?
Blades, Ngannou, Rosenstrike. He finished
Blades
him.
knocked him out?
He finished him. Yeah.
Oh,
Blades did.
like
Oh,
TKO?
TKO.
Like
It was-
TKO?
It had to have been
TKO.
a TKO.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no. I think that was like a standing.
No way.
Yeah, I mean he didn't fall.
That
Curtis
Derek
Lewis.
Lewis
It was a
fight
TKO.
that
Wait,
long
wait,
ago?
what?
It wasn't ground and
Yeah.
pound. I don't think it was ground and pound.
That
But
was
he
his
didn't
last win.
fall.
That was his
Shit.
most.
No,
that was his
like
last
the ref
win,
like
and then
stopped
3 in
it.
a
Like
row.
he was like hunched against a cage.
Well, that sucks.
I think.
All right.
Don't quote me on it.
Jarzinho versus Derek Lewis. Let's get it.
Sure.
Sure. I believe Blades called out
Probably
Lewis.
champ.
I like that.
Blades called out Lewis. So in the meantime, if
Why would
we're not
Blades
gonna,
call out Lewis? It doesn't make sense.
Because
He should
that's
be
an easy-
calling out the champ.
that's an
though.
easy fight.
I mean, I
For Blades?
guess.
Because he knows that Ngannou's
I hope he catches one uppercut and his baby teeth all fall out.
well, he knows that Ngannou.
So bad.
He knows Ngannou's ahead of him.
He's just boring motherfucker.
He knows Ngannou's in front of him. So there's nothing he can really do for a title. So he's like, well, might as well knock out a top contender. Not knock out, but win against
He's the most
top-
waste of a great name.
Blades, Curtis Blades.
Razor Blades.
Razor
too.
Blades.
Like, I mean, great.
I mean, if you look
name.
at how he beat Overeem,
I mean,
Fucked him up.
okay.
Sliced him up.
I'm
sliced
just thinking
his
about his
fucking
last
head
fight
open,
where Dana White's going, dude, fucking do something, bro.
finished Junior Dos Santos.
Was that his last fight?
Blades,
His last
His
fight
last-
was Volkov and his
last
boring.
fight was
as
Alexander
hell.
Volkov.
Exactly. That's the one.
who
I'm
was on
thinking
like
of.
a 4 or 5 fight win streak or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
No, he had just lost to
6?
Lewis.
Oh, did
yeah,
he?
right.
Yeah, that's
Volkov?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, knock the fuck.
Yeah,
You
but
right.
he must
You
have
right.
fought someone after that, right?
Volkov? No.
No?
No, he was
Maybe I was
gone for a
thinking
while.
going into that fight.
Oh,
going
wait,
into
no,
Lewis
he got a
fight.
decision and then he fought Blades. Who did he get a decision over? Verdum?
Oh, it
Was
was
it
fucking
Verdun?
Greg Hardy. That
Oh, it was
dickhead.
Greg.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Greg Hardy.
Craig Hardy.
Good call, dude. Glad you got
He's not
that.
in the game.
God, I'm still thinking about Daniel Craig's balls. Just sitting
So
there.
maybe Lewis and
You're welcome.
maybe Lewis and Rosenstrike, or Rosenstrike and
Inception.
Ngannou.
Ngannou, Blade. Ngannou gets the title shot. Fuck all that.
Jones gets title shot.
Fuck you, John Jones.
I
Isn't that
feel-
crazy?
I feel
Oh,
like Jones is gonna get the title
That,
shot.
you know,
Fuck you, John
I
Jones.
was talking to somebody
Francis
at work about
Ngannou.
that. That's what sucks about that. As much as I want to see John Jones fight Stipe, it's like all these guys are waiting again. It sucks for them.
You know what I would have wanted to
I bet-
see John Jones fight Stipe? Like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I bet Stipe fights Ngannou, and then Jones fights.
I
the
hope
winner of
Stipe
that
tells
fight.
him to fuck off, honestly. But I know that's going to be way more money for him to
Yeah,
fight him
yeah.
than anybody
He'll
else.
be like, yeah, give me that.
Stipe's
Give me
gonna
that.
want to fight him.
Yeah, no. 'cause
Jones?
It's,
Yeah.
yeah. It's for the money.
That's a big money fight. More than
More
Ngannou,
than
too.
anybody
I
else he's going
really
to fight in
hope
his own
that
division.
the UFC decides to do Ngannou Stipe, and then it's more
They
fun
will
for
not.
Jones to fight the winner of that fight. I think it's more fun than just
I mean,
him.
I
Because
feel
then
like
there's a chance he fights Francis Ngannou.
I think he feels
Fuck
way safer
yes,
fighting
dude.
Stipe.
I'd rather see
Stipe?
him fight Stipe.
I'd
That's-
like to see him fight Ngannou.
as a John Jones
I
fan,
don't really
he has a
care
better
to see
chance
that.
against Stipe.
Yeah, he does.
You
Okay.
do? You think so?
Yeah. Than
I don't
Ngannou.
think so.
Because he
Ngannou-
catches one of those Ngannou ones, he's going
That
home.
that's the thing.
Yeah, but like Stipe's got the wrestling too.
Not as good as
Oh, but
Jones.
Jones doesn't give a fuck about your wrestling.
Yeah, Jones is gonna take you down anyways.
If he feels like it.
Yeah.
He
should.
may just stand there at length and
'Cause he's
strike
an
with Stipe.
idiot. He's an idiot.
Maybe it's just me then, because that fight gets me more excited. Just the idea that it might happen. Because if he just jumps in, goes right to a title shot, it's like, okay, he's fighting Stipe.
Yeah.
But if you wait then you like it puts more excitement around Ngannou versus Stipe.
Well,
because it's like it's their second fight, and Ngannou's just been 4 or 5 fucking finishes in a row since he lost to Stipe.
yeah, but that first fight sucked.
Sure.
Like, I was there. It
What?
sucked.
What are you talking about?
Stipe and Ngannou won.
Oh, Stipe just fucked him up.
Sucked. No, he didn't even fuck him up. He just laid on him for 5 rounds. Going into the 5th round, we were all sitting there like, man, can we go home yet? Like, we're literally looking at the clock like, fuck, we should just.
Yeah, I didn't think it sucked, but I know what you mean. It wasn't like the most exciting fight. Anyway, but then you look at what Ngannou's been doing and the shit that Stipe has been having going on with DC and shit since then. I like to see that, and then if you know that Jones gets winner, I just feel like that's more fun instead of him just jumping up and fighting Stipe. And Ngannou deserves it, man. Come on. Don't you fucking think so?
You already lost to Stipe once.
I don't care. He's been knocking everyone out since then.
Well, Jones has been knocking people out, but Jones has a way better resume than Ngannou. When was the last time Jones lost?
When it
DC
comes
just
down
fucking
to it,
lost to Stipe and fought him again immediately.
Yeah, that was a rubber
Like,
match.
let's not kid ourselves here. When it comes
I
down
know.
to it, UFC doesn't give a fuck who deserves what. They care about making the most money.
They're going to make the most money off of Stipe and Jones. And Stipe, I know before this fight, he even said that he was thinking about retiring. He doesn't have much time left. He's already like 40, right?
He's 37.
He's 37?
Who?
Stipe.
Yeah.
So he gets maybe like another
He
2
looks
fights.
40. The dude looks old as fuck for
I
37.
can't fucking understand a word he says. He sounds like an 80-year-old.
He's talking like this.
He's breathing in all that smoke. He's a fireman, man.
Yeah.
He's like, Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah, and he's got a bit of a draw to a little accent.
So here's something. I bet everybody kind of heard it on the co-main when they talked about it. Do you know Sean O'Malley and Cheeto Vera both have a longer leg reach than Stipe?
Yes.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing. I just looked it up just to make sure it was real.
Fuck.
Just
So
to make
Stipe's
sure
is 39, O'Malley's is 40, and Cheeto's is 40 and a half.
If you put
Wow.
if you
That's
put Cheeto
interesting.
next to like a heavyweight and they're not cutting, I don't think there's gonna be that much of a difference. Even though Cheeto's a 135er, when he cuts down,
But think about height.
Dude,
That's
there's
the thing they're
how tall's
talking
Cheeto?
about.
huge difference. Next to a heavyweight?
5'8"?
Heavyweight?
5'8", and then
Yeah,
how tall?
Ryan, you're...
How tall is Stipe?
I
6'3"?
think you're talking a lot of nonsense
I mean,
right now.
5'8" to 6'3", like
Is
Are you
6
under the
inches.
influence of some drugs?
you've been standing next to Al, right?
It's more than a half a foot
My buddy Al,
taller. Yeah.
he's 6'3".
Yeah.
It's not that
He's
tall.
6'2".
He says he's 6'3".
No, he's written on Facebook that he is 6'2".
Okay, 6'2".
Okay, 6'2".
Facebook.
6'2".
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever.
My
stood
girlfriend's like
next to
5'8". She doesn't look up at him. It's not that much of a difference.
If she
Well, okay,
stood
but
next
it's
to him,
it's
then
still
you would
6
see
inches. Like it
that-
doesn't matter
wow,
what it
but
looks
he's
like.
way taller than
You're
her.
talking
No,
6
you
inches.
wouldn't be like, wow, he's way taller than that. It's just
Okay,
pretty
but
much
like
normal.
okay, so a person's
So
height
if you're
is
like
normally
4 or 5 inches taller or more, you're a pretty significant amount taller than somebody. Like very noticeable.
I just like the bantamweight, one higher than the lowest weight class, and the highest weight class. There's not that much of a difference.
I think you're
I
crazy.
disagree
have no
heavily.
fucking
Yeah,
idea
I do think
where
you're
this is
crazy.
coming
That's
from.
exactly why they put weight classes in, is so these guys don't kill each
They're
other.
so much bigger.
I mean, weight wise,
think
yes.
of all these guys at heavyweight. Think of the fucking heavyweight division, dude. Put any of that. And
I
then
don't think
take
Stipe's
Marlon Vera and
ever
just
weighing less than
have him
200
stand
pounds,
next
and I
to
don't think
Derek
Vera
Lewis,
has
have him stand next to
ever
Francis
weighed
Ngannou,
200
have him
pounds.
stand next
No.
to Stipe, have him stand next to fucking Overeem, have him stand next to Rosenstrike. These guys are all 6'3" plus, and like
Stipe's not that big. Stipe's like two.
it's like 6'4".
He's like two.
He's 6'3".
He's 6'3".
Okay, he's
And
6'3".
236, I think, is what
Actually,
he
my
went in for that fight.
my
Yeah,
father's
That's
236.
a big dude.
That's a big dude.
my father's 6'3",
Okay.
and he's about 230, about 230
Okay.
pounds.
Is your dad 6'3"?
Big dude.
Yeah.
Is your
I'm
dad
not your
Stipe?
dad. I don't remember him being taller.
Yeah, that's why. That's
He's
what I'm
also
saying.
body
6'3"
type,
is not
being a
that
professional
big.
fighter.
No,
Someone that like works out and lifts weights for a career. It's
the same
different.
size.
dude.
Firefighter.
Not the same size.
Same size.
Not the same weight.
Okay,
6'3".
regardless.
6'3".
Regardless. You're talking 6
I
inches.
bet Stipe's
A
bigger
person's
than your
reach
dad,
is
even though
normally
they
correlated
weigh,
to their height in the way
even
that,
though
like,
okay, when Stipe weighed in 8 pounds,
Christ all fucking mighty.
over,
He disagrees with me, so he's not gonna let it go. He's never gonna.
so.
He'll never say no. I'm wrong. Ryan's right.
well, I'm not
He'll
wrong.
never
though.
say
He's not
He'll ne-
wrong.
I'm not fucking
but,
wrong.
I don't
okay.
know.
Okay,
Here's a
forget it.
fact. Here's a fact, okay?
Moving
So
on.
your height, no. So your height is correlated to your reach, okay?
yeah, your
Almost
wingspan.
always,
Your wingspan,
yes.
right? Yeah.
Almost always your wingspan is basically your height.
Yeah.
It's a good way to measure your height without having somebody come up and get all close to you.
True.
So either way, you have to imagine that Stipe's wingspan would be 6 inches longer than Chito Vera's.
What's his reach? What's Stipe's reach?
I can look it up.
I think it's like 73.
Probably right around there. And I saw Sean O'Malley's was 69.
Yeah.
No.
70 and a half.
Stipe?
70 and a half.
70 and a
for, that's Cheeto.
Oh, okay. I think it's
Stipe's reach has to be like 77.
I was thinking
78.
76.
You know, Al's is 80.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah.
Long
Is he
arms.
John Jones?
Who?
Yeah, I mean, Jones is what,
Al.
84?
84. His is like
That's
weird.
Steve's got to be a 76, 77, yeah.
Yeah, 76, 77, 78.
80.
80. Oh, 80. Okay.
Stipe's is 80.
Yeah.
Stipe's is
I
80.
was gonna say there's no way it's like 74. Like Conor McGregor's a 74.
I think it
reach.
is, yeah.
She's like a 7.5
Connor's
inch
got long
reach on
ass arms.
Cheeto.
He does.
Yeah.
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 Because like he's
He has,
got
like,
weird,
chimpanzee arms.
He had the longest reach like by far in featherweight. That's why he was able to fucking fuck people up.
Did
They
you
couldn't
just
get
see
close to him.
they replayed his fight with Max? Because it was on this day, like
Oh.
6 years ago or whatever it is.
I mean, it was a shit fight. Connor fucked his leg up, and Max kind of
and then just tackled him a bunch of times,
Yeah.
which was surprising. I was watching, I was like, huh, McGregor taking people down. This is a weird one.
Yeah.
Not knocking them down, taking them down repeatedly.
Won't happen again.
Never even saw that fight. So
It was weird. It happened in Boston, which I guess makes sense for McGregor.
was
but
it? It had to have been before he fought Dennis Seaver.
I was guessing so.
Yeah.
It was his second fight in the UFC.
Okay,
Connor's.
so yeah, it was before Seaver.
Max was 21.
Actually, I think Max was
crazy.
just coming off the loss against Poirier. The Poirier one was his debut.
Really? That's random.
Yeah, the Poirier
And so
one
then after
was
he
his
beat
debut.
Max, that's when Connor got to fight Poirier and beat him too.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I guess we're just talking about what history is and me not knowing it, but moving on.
There might have been a
Yeah.
couple fights in there. What else?
Moving
we
on.
got?
Well, on the main card, you also had
Bullshit.
Pineda and Herbert Burns.
Actually, that was fun. I like Pineda. He's the one with the big,
Yeah.
what's the
Yeah.
back tattoo called?
Samurai.
Yes.
Oh, the death mask.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the? I forgot what the death mask is called.
Sweet.
Oni.
Oh,
Oni
Oni
mask.
Death Mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call.
There you go.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
it was sweet.
It was nice to see him back because he actually used to fight in the UFC.
2014.
There you go.
His last fight in the UFC, 2014.
Oh
So
man,
I
got
haven't
him
seen
in
him.
that
Pineda?
crucifix and just raining elbows on his face.
was sweet.
Ugh.
It was
You
gnarly.
heard Rogan talk about how he could hear Burns grunting trying to get out of there and just couldn't do it.
That's literally the worst position you could be in. is a
Just having your arm
crucifix.
held out, you can't do jack shit. He's sitting on your other arm and just
Yeah.
destroying your face with elbows.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that sucks.
Yeah, good call on the ref to stop that.
That sounds terrible.
Sooner than later.
Yeah.
There's nothing you could have really did, and that
No,
was, that
no.
was first round.
Second. Second? Second.
I think it was
I
second,
think it was middle of the second.
Will wrote it down.
Yeah, 2.
Second round.
Round 2.
Second
It
round.
was round 2.
I knew it was definitely round 2, only because he escaped late in the first round. The first round was when Burns had his back for a minute, and you were like, "Oh fuck, this might end."
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't see Gilbert in Herbert's corner. Gilbert Burns?
Still has COVID.
Oh, did he?
He had COVID, didn't he?
That's why he had to pull out of his title.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that was like
That was more than 2 weeks.
I
ago.
understand
that was
that,
way
but
more than that.
you never know.
Yeah, maybe they're
Maybe
like,
he has
no.
complications that nobody's talking about, and we're breaking news here. Reckless speculation.
No such thing. No
I
such
love
thing.
reckless speculation. It's good shit.
Yeah.
Jim Miller.
Didn't watch it.
mean,
I do like Jim Miller.
I was
Main-
sad about that
He
one.
Main
lost?
fight on the
That
on the
sucks.
prelims.
I like
Very
Jim.
competitive fight though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Vince Pitchell, he looks good.
Yeah.
Vince
He
from
does.
Hell Pichel.
Yeah,
Michelle.
Michelle.
I think I just
Great
like
stash,
Miller
by the
so
way.
much because that
Great
was...
stash.
Very great staff.
Great stash.
I was surprised.
Speaking
Michelle
of
actually-
stash, rewinding us slightly, Junior
Go
Dos Santos.
Another good
Very
stash.
nice staff.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Pichel's was like
Right?
full
Stash.
thick. I mean, like Junior Dos Santos had a good stash, but Pichel's stash put the same.
Nice.
Were you guys as
Indeed.
surprised as I was when? Well, you didn't see it when Pichel took down Jim Miller.
Mm-hmm.
When he took him down?
Yeah.
And it's,
Jim Miller's.
He beat Jim
That's
Miller's
normally
own
pretty
game.
stupid.
Yeah.
You would think so. He did
Yeah.
a great job. Like he just was faster, stronger. He just
Didn't the last guy that
outclassed him
Miller fought
completely.
get guillotined.
got
No,
armbarred?
he got armbarred.
Armbar? Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was
Yeah.
guillotine.
But, well, it was from below. But isn't that
It was
too? Didn't he
Roosevelt
like try and
Robertson.
take him down too?
Pichel?
No. The last fight. 'Cause
Yeah.
Miller ended up on his
yeah,
back up against the cage.
Yeah, he was like on top. He was like in his guard, and then
he was striking against
he
him.
He got the arm, and he was trying to stand up, and then he like got the arm bar.
Miller snatched
Yep.
him.
And then he
Yeah.
verbally tapped because he screamed.
Yep.
My arm is breaking!
No, I think it was more like, ah!
But that's what he meant.
My wife's gonna kill me tomorrow. We're yelling so much.
I'm so happy I won't be
You
here
think
for
she's
that.
going to wait till tomorrow?
Yeah,
You're
because
gonna
I'll
get
just sleep on the couch. Fuck that.
Boozed up in bed.
Couch is actually
you
really
did,
fucking
have a
comfortable.
nice little tent set up in the basement here. Is it
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
the kids' tent down there, the
Yeah,
teepee. Yeah,
yeah.
it's still there.
That'd be
Still
nice.
there. It's pretty nice.
I think your head and shoulders might fit in there, but that's about it.
The only other fight I was gonna say was Jandaroba and Herrig.
Another
About first one.
Submitted her in the first round.
That one was an armbar.
Very first fight of the night.
Is it
Who's that, Kenny?
it's
Kenny?
2 submissions in a row for
Kenny?
Jandaroba.
Kenny.
Jandaroba only has one loss.
And it's
The first
and
fight of
it's
the
to
night?
Cookie
Yeah.
Monster.
that one I told you to watch?
Mhm.
It was Kai Kamaka versus Tony Kelly.
Kelly.
It was fight of the night, and it was a fucking dope fight. Those
It was
boys
fun.
threw down.
What weight class?
That was fun.
135 or 45?
35?
45.
I knew
think
they were
45.
skinny.
But yeah, great fight. I think it was the debut for both of them, and they fucking belong in the UFC.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah,
very
they were
good.
fun.
I still gotta go back and watch that fight.
Really
I
good
Another
did not
Hawaiian
see it.
guy.
Yep, another Hawaiian Kai
Kai is-
Kamaka.
Mm-hmm.
When is the UFC gonna go to Hawaii?
I don't
gotta
know.
do
They
it
really
soon.
ought to do that.
I can't believe
They
they
got
never.
some serious talent.
I guess
They
they,
never
can't
did
give
with-
they
they never
can't
did
give
with
Holloway another rematch, even though his last loss is kind of debatable.
Holloway called for a cater.
Wow, that's random.
I like it.
I like it.
I like it too.
I like it too.
I wish he would have called out Zabit, because Zabit I feel is ranked higher than Cater, because Zabit just beat Cater.
He is ranked higher.
But if he's gonna fight Cater, I guess he's just saying, okay, Zabit, go ahead and fight.
Well, like I
Allen.
was saying to you,
Fight
like,
for the title?
Zabit wants the title shot. Like, if
Did you
he's-
hear
So,
fucking what's his name go off on Zabit after he called for the title?
Alex?
Yair?
yeah, you're.
He told him to like suck his Mexican balls.
Oh no, that
Yeah, dude, that was
No.
crazy.
Suck
No,
my
that was because he was
Mexican
talking
balls.
shit to him first.
Oh, was he?
He was saying, "Grow some balls and fight me." This is the third time you dropped out.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I don't hate on that, but I know after he called for the title, he was going after him, and I was like, oh shit.
Yo, can you blame Yair for not wanting to fight that guy? Like,
I mean, not really,
There's two
but-
really good reasons he should not fight that guy. One,
You're gonna lose.
Zabit had. Well, yeah, but here's why.
Yeah.
Zabit has really good fucking ground game. He fucking trips, and then like he can fucking do those fucking Somalian fucking stretches and shit. Like
Suyulev.
Suyulev.
Yeah, that.
Somalian.
Whatever. I
That's
always
all I was
forget what
like,
it is.
Pirate
Somalians?
stretch.
Yeah, he's got way better ground game, and he's also teammates with Frankie Edgar, who is the only guy to fuck
you
up
get it
Zabit
locked
on the
in,
ground. So like, easy game plan is take Zabit down. He's not good on the ground.
Yeah, that is. I mean, like
Jeremy Stevens was able to take him down and fuck him up a little at the end of their fight.
I feel like Zabit could definitely take him.
Oh, yeah.
Although Zabit striking is just better.
Yeah, but why fuck with it? He can
Yeah.
murder him on the ground.
He's longer than Yair, isn't he?
Zabit striker is better than who? Than Yair?
No,
I think
No.
the striking is comparable, but
I don't
the
know who
ground
else-
is
who else
not.
is
think
strikers.
so.
I forgot who I was saying.
I think we're
strikers
talking
better.
two different kinds of striking. And I think Yair's on one level and Zabit's on another.
I feel like Yair's better at striking than
Yeah.
than
Yair.
Zabit.
I don't.
Yair's
so.
better.
Really?
Zabit, I forgot who the fuck we were talking about, but I thought Zabit's
Zabit's a real flashy striker.
Zabit?
Just kind of like they both are really.
Silly Zabit.
But I think Yair's a little more
Zixer for kids.
dynamic.
Who?
Yair. More than
Oh,
Zabit,
John
I
Jones.
think.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
Who?
I think he has more in his arsenal,
John Jones.
at least as far as striking wise.
Yeah, just a more disciplined striker, just a more whatever the
I don't even know about disciplined necessary. Just
I don't know. I
think
can't
diverse.
find the right word. Just better. I guess.
Diverse. I think that's where I would go.
Yeah.
Like you're
Words.
gonna see more random shit out of him than you're gonna, at least as far as striking wise.
Zabit throws some crazy shit.
Because he can. Because
Yeah,
he's not afraid to go
can.
to the ground.
Yes.
I also
That's a
think
big
that he
thing.
probably doesn't do that in this fight though.
Like he doesn't have as much
Well,
consequences.
not
Probably
this
not a
fight
good
'cause
idea.
he's not fighting in this fight, but
Oh yeah, it's not gonna happen though. So
Yeah, well.
especially if Yair just keeps ducking him
Shit.
and his Mexican balls.
And then there's always like Korean
He
Zombie.
called them that, not me.
Korean Zombie might step in against
He's supposed to
Zabit.
fight Brian Ortega, though.
Yeah,
He
but
should fight Brian
still
Ortega. I
hasn't
like that
happened.
so much better.
Still hasn't been signed.
Sorry, I like that better.
Ortega hasn't even fought since Holloway fucked him up.
Need good rivalries.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
need good
Ortega needs to.
do something.
He needs to get the fuck in there. What's he? Is he just waiting on a fight? Is he
No,
got
he
shit
tore his
going on?
knee.
Yeah, he tore
He
his
tore his
his
knee
ACL.
again?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No,
when was
but he
that?
did that last December.
Yeah,
it was
that's when
only
him and Zombie were
8
supposed
months
to fight
ago.
initially.
He may be
That's true.
fully healed now. Maybe.
Yeah, that's like a year-long
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's not, I say Korean Zombie versus Zabit.
He probably weighs 170 pounds right about now. Ortega does.
I mean, it's the same thing as 130.
Yeah.
Same thing as 230.
Exactly the
Zombie,
same.
you beat zombie.
He just
zombie
lifts his
you
hair
beat.
up and all of a sudden he's 6'6".
Yeah.
Same.
Another
damn thing.
notable fight on the card on the prelims was Chris Dawkins, the heavyweight, fought
Chris
Parker
Daughtry?
Porter.
That was
Dawkins.
the second fight of the whole.
It was
card.
the second fight of the prelims.
Didn't watch
Chris
that
Dawkins knocked Parker Porter out with a 6 straight, and then Parker Porter's trying to get up, and he kneed him in the head as he was standing up, and then just fucking flurried him on the ground, and it was a pretty sick finish. But
legal
Chris
knee?
Dawkins, no, as he was standing up, he like kneed him in the face right when he got to his feet, and he fell back
sucks.
down. Chris Dawkins is the brother
guy.
of Kyle Dawkins, who made his debut at 9-0 against Brendan Allen a couple months back, which was fight of the night. That was a nasty fight.
Almighty?
Brandon Allen.
All in Allen.
Oh.
Almighty's Arnold Allen.
Yeah, you're right.
Brandon.
Damn it.
Arnold.
So Allen.
Hey, Arnold.
Brendan
Wow.
Allen.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Middleweight.
Middleweight. Okay,
Yep.
so we got a middleweight and it's heavyweight. brother.
Heavyweight, yep.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, and he's got a tattoo across his chest that says "My brother's keeper."
My brother's keeper.
Yeah.
The keeper of my.
Arnold.
That was he had the coolest room.
Hey, Arnold.
Yeah, he did, dude.
Coolest room.
Yeah.
Wanted that skylight so bad.
Sweet.
What's the
room.
coolest bedroom in all of cartoons?
Arnold's.
Ooh, probable.
Yeah.
It's gotta be Arnold's.
It's funny. It takes the number one spot right away.
Better bedroom.
Dexter.
Oh.
Dexter's laboratory.
I just got that too. It just went in my head as you said it.
Nah,
Yep, Dexter,
Arnold's
the
is
fucking
cool.
lab dude.
Yeah, but
Dude, he has a laboratory.
I could do more stuff with Arnold's room because I can't do shit with a laboratory.
I guess. Yeah. It's true.
I mean,
Sweet bedroom, though.
I'm trying to think of anyone else.
your bedroom had a lab. Dude,
That's what I mean.
cool.
I don't
You
think
do
Ed,
anything
Ed
with
and
that
Eddie
space.
didn't have any cool
No.
rooms.
No, they were no.
They lived on like a regular ass cul-de-sac. There was nothing cool about. Well, I mean, the show was cool, but nothing cool about.
Man,
their
this is a
rooms.
tough question. This is a fun one. I don't
Yeah,
even
you
want
know,
to
you
talk
go.
about fights
It
anymore.
went right to
go
number
Doug.
one. That's the tough one. Yeah, no,
Can't go
Doug,
Doug.
nothing really.
I'm
Definitely can't
thinking
go.
right now about like
SpongeBob had the fucking diving board.
I mean, that's pretty sweet.
Rocket Power. If any of them had like a cool room.
No, I don't think they did.
Didn't spend much time in the room.
No, they didn't.
Although Raymundo, pretty sweet cartoon
Raimundo.
dad.
Yeah,
I mean, he's right up there with cartoon dads.
Yes.
and he was
sure.
fucking the cop, Shirley.
Oh
yeah.
He was fucking the cop.
And he had a sweet best friend.
Tito was the
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, Tito.
Was it Tito Watts?
Oh, I don't remember
No,
last names. I just
his-
remember.
his last
what was
name
it,
was
the
something
Burger Shack?
Hawaiian.
Oh.
Burger Shack?
I just
What was the
remember
name
him
of
like
that place?
jumping off the counter and going to the back cave.
Hey, little cuz.
Yeah, it was not obviously to the back,
To the Bat Cave.
to the back cave. Oh no, Tito said that. Yeah, Tito said that.
Do we have to go back to
Vinny?
fights now?
Want to
Yeah.
jump in on this?
No.
No,
Yeah, Vinny's being
I
awful.
don't watch
quiet right now.
cartoons.
no cartoon. I'm trying to think. Nah, that's about it.
I was never a child.
Arnold had the best.
Yeah, no, I think Arnold wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to use the equipment. That's the only thing.
Even the fucking couch was cool. Came out of the wall.
Oh yeah, like
Flipped out of the wall.
all yeah, and then his bed was like all up on the thing. Yeah, it was sweet.
Oh yeah, the
Wait a
pedestal.
minute.
Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
The kids next door had that dope ass treehouse.
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
that was
Forgot
pretty
about
sweet.
that.
That was pretty sweet.
It was a tree, but then like it was a fucking city inside. there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Do you
cool.
remember Hey Arnold's like junkyard hangout?
Yeah.
Remember when the fifth graders were picking on him? So they all hid in they open up a door to a car
Wait.
in a junkyard,
I
and
don't
it's a
know
whole
what you're
fucking
talking
layer.
about right now.
Okay, so remember when
Arnold?
Remember when it was trash day and the 5th graders went around and trashed the 4th graders?
Yes, I
Yeah,
do
I have to
remember
go
that.
back and watch more Hey
I
Arnold
might
now.
have to.
No, okay, so it was trash day. So
Okay.
all the 5th graders, I believe they were. I think Arnold was in 4th grade. They went around and put all the 4th graders in trash cans.
Okay. Makes sense.
And so to hide from the 5th graders, they went to the junkyard and they opened the door to one of these cars and they got in the car, but the bottom of the car was hollowed out and they had a whole fucking layer underneath the junkyard.
That's
it was
cool.
so fucking cool.
I
have to go watch that
you're
episode.
Right, I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
Remember his grandma was just a fucking badass.
Yeah.
She was on meth or something.
Dude, she was nuts. She was one of my favorite characters.
Bath
just
salts.
random ancillary character.
She was bath salts before there was bath salts.
Didn't she like take him to the aquarium and like break in or
And
something?
the
like
turtle.
That?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that shit.
They
Yeah.
sent the turtle.
She's
like,
fucking
flying.
badass. She's got like
Yeah.
face paint on and shit.
Yeah.
A badass motherfucking grandma.
There was a
Oh,
question. I think it was on like Cash Gabs. Like, what did the grandfather call Arnold? And it actually turned out to be his last name. What the fuck was it? I don't think it was Sport.
Yeah, he did call him Sport, didn't he?
Short Man.
Short man.
Short Man. Arnold's last name was Short Man
Really?
because that's what his
That was his actual last name.
yeah.
Interesting.
Because that's what. But we never knew it until like
Yeah.
the final episode.
Interesting. I have so many Hey
Short man,
Arnold
interesting.
memories flooding my head now.
I know. If you had asked me
Damn.
about Hey Arnold like literally 10 minutes ago, I would have been like, what? But now I'll talk about Trash Day and Short Man and all that
Do you
shit.
remember the name of his school?
Oh, PS 118.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say,
Was it
a
118?
PS, right?
Was it
I think
118?
I was
Was
thinking
it-
the same thing. So I
PS
think you're
118?
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck
I
yeah.
think we need to have like
This is
trivia
rad.
day, and the theme is Hey Arnold.
I would have failed until like just now.
10 minutes ago.
Not even.
I
Like,
remember specifically this one episode where
Dodgeball?
Helga's friend Phoebe met that like Ricky Martin looking motherfucker singer dude, and he's singing a song. And wow, I saw your face. And wow. Do you remember that? And she met him, and he was a huge dickhead. Don't meet your idols, folks.
Yeah, Curly.
Your idols.
No, the one I was talking about was when Curly like locked himself into the principal's room and then threw dodgeballs out of the top window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Oh, man.
man, good times.
Yeah. Hey Arnold was the shit.
I did not watch that much Hey Arnold.
Neither- I didn't-
a stoop.
I watched that one.
I didn't think I was either. Fuck, man. Stinky was the badass with the fucking spike bracelet.
Big ass nose.
Yeah.
Or no, that was, who was that? That was Sid.
Oh yeah, Sid.
Oh,
Sid,
from
The
that
short
Toy
one
Story?
with the backwards
Stinky
hat.
had a big nose too.
Yeah, I guess you're
Yeah.
right.
His was just like a fucking triangle.
Yeah. Yeah, but Stinky had the ball in the cup.
Yep.
That's right, dude.
I don't know why I remember all this shit.
I would never remember that.
I don't
Oh
know
my
how
God.
I'm remembering all this.
Frank Yeager and Pedro Munoz
Who?
They're fighting
Finally.
fighting
So,
this
the
weekend.
fight that got
Coming
moved twice.
twice.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be on last Saturday's card because it was originally supposed to be on a previous card than that. Munoz got COVID. Then it went to last Saturday's card, and then it got moved to this Saturday's card
Indeed,
Yes.
it did.
as the main event.
Is the main event.
As the main event.
Who you guys got?
Pedro.
Has Frankie fought at bantamweight? yet?
Nope. First time.
This is the first time.
And he's ranked to number 8.
He's also on a 2-fight
He's
losing
ranked at
streak.
bantamweight already?
No, probably
He's on a
not.
2-fight
He has a
losing
little 8
streak.
next
Got
to his
knocked
name.
out against Zombie.
Yep.
Yep.
Max
got-
Holloway.
Well, that was Fro Frankie.
He didn't get knocked out by Max though.
Does he have a fro this time?
No,
I hope
no,
not.
no, he didn't. No, he lost to
He can't
Max.
be Fro
and,
Frankie
he
anymore.
lost to Max, lost to Korean Zombie.
Mm,
They won
fuck.
4-5.
Max just pummeled him for 5
I
rounds.
know. I'm just gonna go with
Yeah.
Munoz. Just gonna go with Munoz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Frankie get a win,
He's not.
but I think Pedro, he's got a better chin.
Oh.
He hits harder, and he's got a nasty guillotine.
And he's just
so-
going to breathe on
That's
him.
right. He did. He did.
And he's got COVID.
Ah,
So
that's a terrible joke.
He
to
did
make
knock
right
out
now.
Garbrandt.
Who did?
Munoz.
Yes, he
Yeah,
does.
he did.
There you go.
Yep.
And he just lost his last fight.
Cody
against
No Chin?
Sterling.
Sandhagen?
Sterling.
Sterling.
Okay.
Aljo.
Okay.
Just lost
Yeah,
his-
everybody in that
that was
division's
his
gonna
last-
lose
so
to
they're
Sterling.
I
both
want
coming off
Frankie to
losses
win,
here.
but I think
I'd
Pedro should win.
Like,
Yeah, that was a
what's
lot
up?
there. We got to try better not to do
Frankie, good luck, bro. Hope you get it.
that. Yeah, I hope Frankie wins.
I hope you don't. My money's on Pedro.
Come on, Pedro.
I'm
you
going
betting?
on Pedro actually.
Yep.
Yeah,
Am I betting? I
Yeah.
wish.
but I'd like to see Frankie win.
I would
Nothing's
like
open
to see
yet.
my boy Frankie.
I don't
win.
like to see Frankie win.
Really?
Speaking randomly of betting,
Interesting.
so before the main event of the last card, Stipe and Cormier, Stipe was an underdog. It was like plus 120 or something like that. It was almost nothing.
They were like even money almost.
Yeah.
Like DC was a slight
But he was still,
favorite.
an underdog.
I think
Yeah.
he was minus
Going
105.
into the 5th round, Stipe was minus 300.
Well, of course.
He was a
Cormier was
3-1
fighting with
but
one eye.
3-1.
Can
I
you-
didn't think. I thought going into the 5th round it was a toss-up.
I thought it was 2-2.
Me too. I know we're just randomly going back to that fight. But.
Can you bet in the middle of a fight?
Yes.
Yes.
From round to round, you can bet. Yeah.
Yep.
You could bet in the middle of football games.
Yo.
You can bet in the middle of anything you
Just
want.
throwing it out there. How about the dude that put $40,000 on Cheeto?
Right.
Yeah.
I thought that was.
Did you see what it
insane.
was?
Whoa. No.
He put, I think it was 38.5 on
Oh.
him to win. Just straight on him to win. Another 1,400 on him to knock him out in the first round.
Oh
Whoa.
shit! Wow.
Yeah.
How much did he win?
290,000.
No.
190,000.
Oh.
I
Is
think.
this the
Oh
same?
yeah, it was
Is
190.
this
Yeah.
the same guy that
dude.
bet on that
No.
one bitch?
This was like a young fucking
That's
European
crazy.
dude. Yeah, it was
and
weird.
he had just 40 million, just be like
40,000.
40,000.
40,000, just go.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Fuck.
he probably has money.
Yeah.
It was
It's
like
probably
he's
not
like cleared
his
out his
money
bank
either.
account to bet it all on a fight.
I mean, maybe. Maybe he's friends with
Good
Cheeto.
for that guy.
we got on that card?
The only one that I
The one
was
that
going to
happened
talk
already?
about is Owen St. Preux is fighting
OVP?
Alonzo
OSP.
Menifield.
Jesus, who the hell's OVP?
Yeah, OSP.
OVP,
I don't know.
OSP.
OIP,
Owen St. Preux.
Pizza and Wings.
OSB.
Owen St. Preux.
Remember me.
Okay, so OSP is fighting
He
who?
just lost. He's fighting Alonzo Menifield.
Who did he lose to?
At heavyweight.
OSP.
He went up to
he went
heavyweight.
up
Ben
he went up to
Rothwell.
heavyweight and lost to Rothwell.
Light heavyweight is what
At
they're
heavyweight.
fighting at.
They're
OSP
fighting at
moved-
light heavyweight.
They're
Yes.
fighting at light heavyweight.
Good.
Correct.
Good. I did not want to see OSP go up to heavyweight again.
Menifield.
What do you think? Another choke?
Von Flute choke?
No,
Von
the
Preux
OSP choke.
Von Preux choke.
OSP choke.
I'm going OSP on this one too.
Going OSP.
He's got more of them than the other guy.
Which, by the way, they added the Von Flute choke to UFC 4 as a counter to a guillotine, so that's fucking dope.
That's pretty sweet.
That's great.
Smart.
Hell yeah.
Good
I
idea.
haven't pulled
So
that
we
one
just
off
like
yet.
squeeze.
Yeah? Yeah,
That
like
is sweet.
if somebody's trying to do a guillotine, you counter it just the right time, and you like fucking
and
move
you bump.
over into their side, and you fucking push through.
I might have to go back to Legacy just to get some of that shit because when I'm trying to get some of the stuff in the new one, I'm not paying too much attention to those chains right away because I'm just
Yeah.
trying to get used to fucking staying with them.
Right.
Yeah, because I fired it up on hard, so it was like Jesus Christ.
Oh, you started on hard?
Oh yeah,
Why?
because that's where I always was at in the
Yeah.
old one.
Oh,
so
okay.
I was like, yeah, let's do it.
You didn't want to
Always
get
hard.
used to the new
Nope.
stuff first?
Nope,
All right.
He's
I
a
tried it.
savage.
It moves so fucking fast in hard where you're just chasing the shit around the circle.
The more it moves, the bigger it gets, right?
Yes. The quicker you
Waka,
move.
waka.
If you move slowly to it, you stay small.
No.
So you just have to kind of predict where it's going to go or take a better route to it to make sure you stay with it. Tips and flips.
Stay with it, folks.
Tips and flips. Anything else? Anything you guys want to talk about at all? Anything at all?
I mean,
Are we donezos and we good and we about to call it?
Potentially my last podcast.
No, you got one more in you.
I don't know. Maybe.
You got one more in
Who
you.
knows?
You're leaving 2 weeks from today, right?
I have no idea.
What do you mean?
What?
I thought you were
I'm
leaving.
pretty sure it's gonna be like August 30th or 31st.
Yeah, that's
maybe?
2 weeks from today. Is the 31st.
Oh god. I want to think about
you
it.
know who's fighting on
Damn,
the prelims?
Who's on it?
Thud.
Austin Hubbard?
Yeah,
Nice.
Thud Hubbard.
Right,
Oh yeah,
Hubbard.
did we talk about the fact that Max Rothkopf got
Selecki?
cut? We did, right? Last podcast.
You guys
Yeah,
did
I think
the
so.
wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
I
sure.
didn't think he should have gotten cut.
I did.
Not after one
For
fight.
quitting.
One fight.
If he went out there
One
and
fight,
got
short
knocked the
notice.
fuck out, then that's one thing. But he quit.
One fight short notice. I give him one more. One more.
UFC's brutal, man.
I mean, I guess, but you're gonna ask the kid to fight on short notice
Austin Hubbard
for
fighting?
that, and then go Joe Selecki, and then
Okay.
and then cut him right after. Like, I feel like that's pretty dick. It'd be one thing if they didn't ask him to fight on short notice. If he had a full camp to go into that, and in the third round he quit, and the second round he quit or whatever. Yeah, no, fine.
Well,
cut
he
him.
came right out and said he does that all the time. He just
quits?
loses faith in himself and is like, oh, I shouldn't be here. I'm not good enough, and then he just quits on himself.
Needs a mental coach.
He said
Probably
he
shouldn't
does
be a
that
fighter.
in
He's a
wrestling,
Diego Sanchez
everything.
guru.
Yeah, that's what he needs.
Diego Sanchez.
He needs a
is
dude to
guru.
lay naked with him.
Yeah, right? Just needs to get a little gay. I didn't say that.
Just get a little homo.
Everybody's a little gay.
Just put the tip in your mouth.
Jesus.
It's okay.
That's a little more than gay, I think.
Yeah, that's a little more than gay.
Well, it's more than a... Sorry, phrase, like flip-flop. That's more than a little gay. That's like pretty gay.
A lot of gay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, most definitely. Moving on?
Yeah, I mean,
Sweet, let's do it.
All right.
where do we go from here?
Oh, I don't know.
We got any other fights worth talking about? I like Austin Hubbard a lot.
I like the welterweight fight. That's the second fight in that literally just has two silhouettes and no names.
Oh, cool.
There's
So
gonna
like
be a
there's
fight.
Timur Valev fighting Mark Striegel to start out at bantamweight. And then after this like mystery, oh, you know what it is? Maybe it's just random player. You know how like when you go to random player in a video game and it's just a black silhouette? I think it's just two random players are going to fight each other.
Oh,
That'd be
nice.
fun.
At welterweight.
Cool.
Like, is it even going to be welterweight fighters, or are they just going to, bring in random bantamweights because they're the same size?
Where
Ben
they just
Rothwell
had
and
two
Kai Kara
guys
France.
just playing the video game,
Could.
and they
Easily
just
could.
showed that.
Yeah,
for
they're
that
like the
fight.
same size, according to Ryan.
Cheeto Vera and Stipe Miocic are
No.
pretty much
no,
close size.
I'm thinking Ngannou should fight Joey Jitsu for the for like the featherweight title or something like that. We'll just put him right there at 145. You think Ngannou can get down there? 145?
145?
Oh, certainly.
He'll just cut a full 100 pounds.
No. Never, ever, ever.
Just cut off both of his legs.
Actually, do you remember
I
seeing?
doubt he could ever weigh 180.
Do you remember seeing
Without
him?
his legs?
Oh, well, that was lame.
Do you
Well, there
remember seeing him
See?
before he was
Well,
all
right there.
like jacked?
Those things are fucking tree trunks.
Do you remember seeing Ngannou like before he was all jacked?
I was about to say he looked like Alistair Overeem, but that's Curtis Blades that looks like Alistair Overeem without his beard.
Well, no, I mean like
so weird.
like before Ngannou was like jacked, he was just
No.
like a tall, skinny guy, like skinny.
That's how most people are before they get jacked. Is that how Al was before
What was
he got
that
jacked?
about? Was that just
Al's
like
not
a
skinny,
nutrition deficiency? Like he was starving and that's why he was so thin?
I mean,
He was homeless.
Probably.
I thought he was homeless.
oh, he was
I
homeless.
don't mean
that's
to be
right.
mean,
So he
but
was
it's
probably
not like he's
starving.
coming from like a super wealthy area of the
Yeah.
world.
No, he was super poor.
He's from Cameroon.
Yeah,
right?
I think he was a minor.
He was.
He was so
worked in
poor
a
as a
salt
miner.
mine.
minor. That's fucking crazy to think
But that's
about.
why I wasn't surprised when he was jacked.
shoveled
But
the
I was
sand.
surprised
Crazy.
to find out he didn't always
Whatever.
look like
We just
that.
don't know jack shit about the poverty in other countries. It's insane. Or even our
We're
own country. But
spoiled.
still. It's crazy.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Bald
Coming again
eagle.
to save the motherfucking day.
Rock,
yeah.
rock eagle.
PBR.
Apple pie.
Country music.
Betty White.
Speaking of country music, I know it's a couple years old,
Ford.
but did you know that Hank Williams Jr. had a song called what is it? Take a knee, take a hike.
Take a knee, take a hike. Okay.
You don't get it?
I get
It's
it.
like a terrible
Like
song
knee,
name. It
taking
just
a
makes
knee
me
for the
laugh.
national anthem?
Yes, and so like take
Sing
a
if you
hike.
take
It
a
just
knee,
makes
fuck
me
off.
laugh.
That's
He
not
made a
terrible.
song out of it.
Not terrible.
He made a
Let's
song
not
out
get,
of it, which
let's
makes me
not
laugh.
get political.
It's not political.
No,
It wasn't political.
no.
Me?
He's
I'm not
protesting police
not you.
brutality. I'm not even talking about politics.
I'm just saying. I don't think it's terrible. I mean, I see what Zach. I get what
just-
Zach means, though. I'm not disagreeing.
I just think it's funny.
Yeah, funny.
Hilarious.
He also had a song called "If the South Would Have Won."
Oh, that's not good.
Jesus Christ.
That doesn't earn you popularity
You're welcome.
points.
South Carolina, my new home.
All I will say. All I will say to that is,
First,
you'd have to listen to the song and see what the fuck he says.
first state to secede.
I don't think so.
You just go up the.
I think I gauged all I needed to get from the name of the song.
You might be saying if the South won, this country would be a terrible place.
I've never heard the song.
Don't think so.
I have a feeling no.
Yeah, no,
I have
I'd
a
go
feeling
with
no
no.
too. But I need to hear the song now.
I don't.
Now I like want to hear it.
Right?
I really want to hear it now.
It's a new theme song for
I'm very
NFL football.
Speaking of,
And then
Take a knee, take a hike.
The seventh inning. Yeah. The seventh national anthem. Take a knee, take a hike to start every game, and then the seventh inning stretch for baseball games is if the South won.
You know, I'll quote Bill Burr. Bill Burr, the comedian. I'll quote him in regard to that song and say this and about the fucking those old guys. You remember that TV show, The Swamp Guys?
No.
Well, anyways, they were fucking asked. He's like when you go to Louisiana and you
Oh,
see
like swamp people or
What, Swamp
whatever?
People? You talking about
not Swamp
Oh, on Discovery Channel?
That's it. See, I know Swamp.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Duck
that
Hunters.
sounds great.
The Duck Hunters.
Duck Dynasty.
Duck
Yes,
Dynasty.
that.
Okay.
He goes, when you go in the middle of a Louisiana swamp and you see some old dudes with beards down to their balls out on a fucking boat, you shouldn't be surprised when they have less than progressive views about gay marriage. I feel the same way about that song.
So
Will.
true. Very
Hank
true.
Williams Jr. may or may not have a beard.
Going to NFL. Just want to throw this in there.
Go ahead, man.
The Redskins are no longer the Redskins. They are now the Washington.
The Washington football team.
That's
because
That's actually their name.
I thought they were going to be the
Washington
Washington Warriors. I'm
football
like,
team.
I'm okay with that.
I thought it was actually WTF. Washington.
the football.
WFT.
No,
WFT.
Washington football team.
That's
The
literally
Washington
what they're called.
Yeah, it's Washington football team.
Washington.
That's silly.
So did they have a time limit and they didn't make the time, or?
No, it's because they wanted to get out in front of it because a bunch of the people on their staff were being super not cool to women. And so they jumped out ahead of it and changed the name of their team so that people would pay more attention to that than the fact that a bunch of their people were
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
touching girls and talking to them inappropriately.
Like staff?
Yeah, they lost like double-digit employees over the course of a couple years
Yeah.
because they wouldn't stop doing terrible things to them.
Yeah.
So they changed
That
the name of their
many
football
people?
team so that you wouldn't pay attention to that.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Oh, interesting.
Good
I thought
on
they
ya,
changed it because a
Washington
bunch
football
of people
team.
were all mad over the name.
No, he said at one point that he would never change the name of the football team ever, no matter what anybody said.
this
to
the
him
owner of
ever.
the team?
Yes, he's
Okay.
an asshole.
Mm.
Yeah, Daniel Snyder, asshole.
Daniel Snyder.
Fuck
Yes.
you, DSS.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
D. Snyder.
Did you know that Egyptian fruit bats trade food for sex?
That's awesome.
Is that another one of these, like, who
Yup.
has chlamydia?
Dan Schneider.
Oh, koalas have
Koalas.
chlamydia.
Dan
Yeah.
Schneider has chlamydia. All right, thanks for watching. Peace out, everybody. Love you.
Epstein
Bye.
didn't kill himself.
He sure didn't.